Good morning, my friends. I am Rabbit, and welcome to episode 12 of our Let's Play for Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. I am sitting down at about 6 a.m. on the 11th of November. So yes, my friends, it has been quite a bit since we've last recorded for this specific playthrough. And I don't even know how the time has escaped me quite to this extent. Things have been a bit busy. I had issued you guys a brief update on my Facebook page about 3 weeks ago, I think it was, that in general, the holiday season just tends to be quite frenetic with work. So I was focusing for a bit on getting some Jade Cocoon 2 episodes out because we are running through the bonus content for that title. And specifically, we're highlighting some of the post-game forests that opened up after we had completed the main story. So I was trying to focus on getting those out, and just because of how busy I was, about, I think, 12 episodes is what I had recorded, ended up taking close to 3 weeks to roll out, just because although I had the time to record those 12 videos, I didn't have as much free time to edit all of them as quickly as I would have liked. So 3 episodes would roll out, and then 4 days later, 3 more would roll out, and then like 4 more days later, another 3 would roll out, instead of me just being able to get all of them to come out at once. So with all of that being said, I just didn't really have an opportunity to sit down and record some Hoshigami for you guys because I wanted to focus on getting those videos out and getting those done. So that is all kind of under the bridge now. We were able to pump those out, and then after another little 6-day break, I'm finally in the position to sit down and do some more recording for you, and hopefully I can get all of this morning's recording session out back to back and sequentially, instead of it having tons of breaks in between the videos going live and kind of launching on the channel. So my apologies for the silence. Typically on this channel, I do like to give you guys live vlog updates, but if I haven't had time to edit a 15 to 25 minute Let's Play video, I just didn't have time to edit a vlog. So again, my apologies for the silence, but things have been moving and grooving on my end. Hopefully things have been great for you guys, but we're not going to belabor my intro. You guys kind of know what's been going on, and we're back. That's what matters. So what I kind of quickly want to highlight before we dive into the actual story for this episode and for just the recording session in general is I do want to highlight some changes that have taken place without you. So when we had last played together, let's just say it was about a month ago, although I think it was probably closer to 5 weeks since we had last done Hoshigami, I had left you guys with me having my squad at a certain level. I can't even remember what level that was or what our equipment looked like. I'm not going to try to draw comparisons between the last episode and this one. Instead, I'm just going to show you guys what everyone has equipped, who everyone is, and you can kind of go back and forth if you want, or if you're watching all of these in order, later on down the line, you can kind of see initially what's going on and how things have changed. So here's what Faz is looking like right now. He is level 12. Those are his stats, his equipment, what he's got rocking with some of those extra gifts. These are the coins that he has. And you guys are going to notice, I think probably the thing that's going to stand out the most will be that I've changed a lot of my coins. I got quite a few of them to level 2 just from all of the merging and that kind of fun stuff. I also spent quite a while just grinding in the Tower of Trials, so I got some upgraded equipment just from that. But these are things that you also are probably seeing as I'm just scrolling through. So there's Medalev. Moving on to Irma. So Depin is, or Depin is probably what it's actually supposed to be called, is a new thing that y'all have not seen before. So let me just bring up the actual description for it. It renders the target immobile. So what basically happens is a series of little pins just come out of the sky and almost root the target, I think, is a better term for it, instead of immobilize. I guess it means the same thing, but I think root kind of describes what it looks like and what the animation does. Oh, and as you can see, it's got an AoE of 5. So I spent a while doing some of the merging and trying to upgrade my coins. And again, I am not going to spend time trying to walk you guys through all of that. You can find some guides online. They're not super great. Just, I think this game was so niche in general and just didn't take off and soar because it was too hard. So there aren't as many guides out there as I would ideally like, which sucks a little bit because I think there are a lot of things that could be really good to know and we're just not going to easily find out without experimenting on our own. So that is that. Anyway, continuing to move along while I'm talking. Hopefully you guys are focusing on what's on the screen because I'm actually not really paying attention to it. But we've got the Bondes for Romleth. Keeping up with the theme there. We've got Juliet, Blista, Bonga, Cure. And we've got Dagger Cloth, Pointy Hats, Charm 10%, Luck plus 10%, and Dealer. And then that brings us full circle to Faz. So that's everything that has happened with me. I guess to just show you the tower where we're at. I know I made it actually past floor 15. I think I probably stopped at 18 or 19-ish, but I can't recall 100% because it's been a while. So anyway, those are all the changes that happened without you guys. We are pretty much set to now head on back. I think we need to go back to the Tower of Wind. I think. Widden we can't do anything at. We can't do anything, or can we do something here at the Widden Valley? Oh, all right, I guess we can. Ignore me. What am I talking about? I guess if an area is red on the map, there's probably something you can do. At least I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe we could have skipped this and gone straight to the Tower of Wind, but whatever. We already clicked on this. I could probably use a refresher anyway before we dive too deeply into crazy hot and heavy stuff. So we're not going to stress about it, not going to worry about it. Yeah, guys, my levels are pretty good. I have a feeling that I'm at least 2, if not 3 or 4 levels higher than what you guys had last seen, because I did quite a bit of grinding at the Tower of Trial. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember that I spent a few hours fucking around with that and just trying to get, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, let me get my position first, and then I'll ramble to you guys a little bit about what I recall trying to focus on. Hey, there's something shiny up there. Is that just me? Do you guys see this? What is this? Why is it glistening? I feel like we need to get over there, and there's probably something that we can do. Very interesting. Okay, you guys kind of know the drill with me. I'm going to be a little cheese and just move Faz up 1. So that way I can go ahead and launch him forward just a smidge. And it's nice because it gives some of your other characters that devotion that they need and a little bit of XP. So I will actually move Krista. And you guys, I realized after the fact that I did misspeak a little bit. I had said that Medalev, or Medalev, however you want to say that, I suspected he was the only original recruit or mercenary still in our team, but I don't know how I spaced it. Krista's OG as well. She's been a part of the squad since the beginning, and wow, they can reach me from up there. You got to be kidding me. It's all good. It's all good. Jagaiga does nothing. But I think I am going to try to have someone hoof it up there because I want to see what that sparkly shit is all about. Anyhow, as I was starting to kind of tell you guys, so as for the changes that had taken place, I had set as a goal for myself off camera that I wanted to get some upgraded equipment. And as you guys know, you have to set up these attack sessions, which is a fucking pain in the butt. It just can be such an ordeal, especially if you're wanting to set up more than one session per fight, which I think makes more sense because you're not guaranteed to get anything or get what you necessarily want from a single session. So what I try to do is at least 2 to 3 sessions per fight. And let's see. I think I can fuck him up. And I probably should actually see what are the levels of these dudes? Oh, they're level 7. Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit over leveled for here. Yeah, they don't even have anything. So we're not worrying about sessions. Maybe we'll string one together for a mage at the very, very end when we kind of crawl our way up to the top of the waterfall. But as for now, we're not going to sweat it too much. So anyhow, I had set as a goal for myself that I wanted to get some upgraded equipment for everyone. I knew that I very much needed some more coins, and not just for the sake of upgrading them, but just because I figured that the NPCs were going to have better coins than the ones that we buy from the shop. If I recall correctly, and I think I've spoken to you guys about this already, at the end of the Tower of Trial, whatever the absolute peak of that is, I have no idea if it's like 25 or if it's level 30. I don't recall, so I'm not even going to pretend to know the number of that. But what I think I recall seeing is that there's a shopkeeper at the peak of the Tower of Trial, and that shopkeeper sells you very nice coins. So it sort of provides an incentive for you to make your way through the Tower of Trial. But the problem is it just takes so long, especially if you are trying to string together those attack sessions along the way to get some loot, to get some coins. I don't know. I think it can just be very arduous. So I haven't reached the peak yet. As you guys saw, I showed you that I didn't even hit level 20. I think it was like level 18 was my top location, but it's all good. I'm actually thinking I'm going to move Romleth here, and then I will have Medalev launch him forward similarly to what I did with Faz. So let's go ahead and shoot him forward. Boom. And as you did see, I did opt to give Romleth one of the rings, which I know probably seems incredibly strange, but I thought I'd try it out. I like experimenting, and oh my gosh, I fucked that up. My bad, girlfriend, my bad. But it's all good. With them being level 7, I'm not too worried about it. And honestly, when we get a little closer, I can probably just use my magic to take care of business. I don't know why I didn't think to just do that in the first place. Okay. Yes, so this does have AoE. Oh, I'm afraid, though. I don't want to... Actually, we're good. So let's see what this does. Probably not a whole lot, but you guys should get to see what some of the upgrades look like anyway. So, yeah. Magic is OP in this game. I think I've talked to you guys about this before, that this is one of those titles where... Oh, let me not, because I'm going to smack Romleth in the face, I think. Well, he's under me, though. Guys, we're going to experiment and see if this goes over Romleth's head, but it might... Hey, it did! Well, I guess, you know, it pays to experiment and see what you can have happen. All right, let me move you here. Let's see. Does my ballista reach this dude? It does. So, in this game, I've shared with you guys that while I think there's a lot to be said for some of the melee forces and, you know, just experimenting with different combinations of what equipment you want to have relative to which god you're worshiping. Honestly, at the end of the day, to minimize the impact of a lot of fights, if you're wanting to just wave clear, magic is the way to go in this game. So it's an interesting comparison because titles like Star Ocean: The Second Story, for example, I think that game is set up to where you're rewarded more when it comes to tackling a lot of the bonus stuff for having melee characters in your final party, or primarily focusing on damage per second instead of focusing on the mages or the spellcasters. It just doesn't scale well in that game, and I don't want to get into that. I talked about that when I did my completion run and my walkthrough of that game, which is very detailed and thorough, so I'll save those explanations for that. But I think it's interesting because it's been my experience that there are a lot of older RPGs that do seem to reward more of that DPS, get in their face and fuck them up play style than they reward you trying to scale your mages into the late game. But this is one where the magic definitely scales better than the raw damage that you'll be dealing with a sword wielder or the knife wielder or the Morning Star, whatever else you want to throw out there. So just to highlight that for you in case you are feeling a little bit like you're struggling as you go through the game and you're not wanting to devote as much time as I have to going through the Cave of Trial to get those better coins and to get the better equipment. I think just focusing on at least merging the coins that you have and trying to get some AoE is going to be nice, because then you can sort of stack the damage. If you have 3 people stacking AoE spells on a group of the enemy, it's going to make the fight go by much, much faster than if you have a bunch of people wielding broadswords and spears. Even if they do a lot of damage like Faz, they can only do so much damage per individual enemy unit compared to the magic that can do maybe less damage per unit, but the damage is spread across multiple units. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but I never know. And then when I listen back at some of my explanations, I'm like, okay, maybe I should have given myself notes and actually gone through an ordered sequence of explaining processes. But hopefully you guys get it. I think just seeing what the magic did here kind of supports my statement in general, even if the explanation wasn't super clear. Hopefully the visual that I provided helps solidify the point I'm attempting to make here. Anyhow, we've got a couple salty dudes left. I'm just going to try to rush them. There's something sparkling up there too. I feel like there's got to be something hidden there. So we're going to make a beeline for that, which can take a bit. I think I will also attempt to, you know what, we're just going to have Romleth go. We're going for the gold. You got to. I think I might try, though, to do an attack session and steal this Geiga coin that he has. It's probably not nearly as good as what everyone else has going on, but I feel like just stacking some of these coins is nice, because some of the stats are better than a couple of the other things you may or may not have, and then you can use those for the merging and just tinkering with the coins in general. And I found that sometimes, even when you've figured out a correct sequence or a correct pattern, I don't know how I want to say this. Okay, even if you figured out what combines with what, and it should technically result in leveling up your coin or boosting it in a specific way, I've had a few times where it wasn't successful and it ended up fucking my coin up. So I had to reload. So now I do save actually before I start messing with that and just trying to play with my coins and do like the merging and all that fun stuff. It's just not worth it to me to spend an hour doing all of that and then you ruin your coin. Like, why, game? Why do you even troll us? Why is this even a thing? I can understand if you were just throwing random shit together or combining the coins with the most out of place things, but there was one where I know for a fact it should have worked because it had worked on other coins in the same situation, and it completely ruined my coin. I was not a happy camper. But it's all good, you know? It happens. It fucking happens. So we're not going to sweat the small stuff. Oh, Romleth, I'm just sending you up. I don't see the sparkle. Guys, where's my sparkle? Oh, does it not do it when I'm... That's really weird, because everyone else is still moving, so I'm not quite sure why I'm not seeing the glistening going on. But it's okay. Isn't that weird? I'm not seeing... Okay, it's back. Let me completely map out. All right, so this one is in front of the tree, and then the other one is right by the dip. Oh, guys, you thought I was joking. I'm going up to get these. There's no joke about it. Oh, my gosh. Really? And I can't cast it again. No. Come on, happy. Ooh, that 80's not really what I was looking for. But anyway, I guess to just drive home my point, I think it's very important to make sure you're saving before you do almost anything in this game, because you're just punished so heavily by RNG, and it doesn't necessarily just apply to combat. It does apply to messing with your coins as well. And it feels so bad when you spend hours and hours doing something and then you lose progress. It sucks. Let me just leave it at that. So, with that being said, oh, my bad, I didn't even realize I had used that. So yeah, with that being said, just make sure you save before you mess with coins, because even if you're thorough, like I have been, with just jotting down the notes and maybe referring to whatever guides do exist online, you're still going to run into the occasional bad time, and I don't think there's a way you can really get around it. So it is what it is. I think I can just kill him with some attacks. I want to save my magic for when we get more up the hill here. And it's a wrap for him. Perfect, perfect. I mean, the XP is pretty low because they're much lower levels than we are. You know, they're level 7 and we're rocking 11 to 12. So I guess I shouldn't have expected much from this. And I'm wondering if this was optional, you guys. I almost feel bad that I dragged you into this because I'm really questioning if I could have just skipped all of this and gone straight to the Tower of Wind. But you know what? If we're able to get something out of this, then it's worth it, I suppose, for us to be here. Because you never know. And holy shit, she got a lot of devotion for fucking with Romleth. Not trying to hear that, honey buns. Not trying to hear that at all. Okay, Medalev, we are going to have you defend and face forward. Don't want anyone fucking you up. They are camping out up there. What is this? It's getting a little old. They're not wanting to move. Are y'all really going to make me get all the way up there? Alright, I guess the answer to that is yes. Let me set my squad up here. I'm excited to have Romleth check this out. What is at this tree? What did I find? Is it gonna tell me? Healing fruit. Oh, I might not be able to see until after. Aw, that sucks, you guys. Well, whatever, it's okay. Well, we got one of them. I'm making sure Romleth goes and gets the other one then. We're not doing this. I'm picking up everything that I can. Really, dude? What a coward. Who stands all the way up at the top and fires arrows down? I mean, it's brilliant, actually, but that's some bullshit right there. Well, let's just keep on trucking. I think we're pretty much, you know, this one's been in the bag since we saw the levels of everyone. And now I'm kind of contemplating if I honestly even want to string together a session. Just, you guys, I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I will on this witch to see if I can steal her shit, and then we'll just leave it at that. We definitely don't need any of the equipment anybody has. Not a damn thing. We're set in that regard. So anyhow, as we kind of wait out the last couple of minutes of combat and pick up the item that's hidden across the way there, how is everything going for you guys? Hope life hasn't been too bad. How am I gonna even do this? I think Medalev would have to be here and hit her here? I don't even know. I don't know how I would do a session for this bitch, so we're probably not gonna worry about it. I don't know how this would work. Honestly. Yeah, I truly don't know how I would have done that. So, rest in peace. That's all I can really say to you. We're going to hide Medalev kind of off this way because I don't know what these douchebags up here have in store. And I don't want anyone firing arrows and me possibly losing someone. I doubt they're strong enough to kill my team because we're 5-ish levels higher. But you never, ever know. So we'll throw Happy up here. Ooh, I should really heal her too, by the way. Because if she gets hit too many times, it could be bad news bears. Anyhow, how are you guys all doing? I hope life has been okay for you this last, we'll just say, 4-ish weeks since we've been playing Hoshigami together. As I noted, things are good in my camp. I honestly can't complain. I've been busy and, you know, feeling a little bit of the pressure at work, but it hasn't been, you know, so bad that I've been needing to come home and just crash. Like, that's not been the situation at all. I'm wondering if I can reach... I can reach Happy. I'm just a little concerned about Homegirl being up here and missing about a quarter of her HP. And that's right, guys. That one is an AoE as well. So I hooked up a lot of my cures. I wasn't playing. Was not playing. And we'll just move forward 8 bits. Maybe we can take a little bit of the aggro. I just want to see what is across the water. Poor Romleth. I've sent him on a hell of a goose chase. He's probably like, what are you having me do, Rabbit? What is this? Well, Romleth, I need you to calm down. Because I want to see what shit we're going to pick up. But in before it's trash. I mean, because we're coming here at such a high level, maybe it would have been good if we had come immediately following everything. But I didn't do that. So, let's see. I don't think... Yeah, I cannot. So we're going to just chill. We're just going to hang out. And it'll be fine. I know they're pretty mad about Romleth, though. He's all up in their space. Wow, really? You got a level from leeching off my XP? But hey, that actually is a good thing in a sense because you get more XP for killing something that's a higher level. So, letting them get to level 8 might not be the most exciting way to make some battles go down, but it gets the job done. Oh, and I guess just so that you guys can see while I'm here, Relight, it cures the target from blind. So this is something that I've got for now, but I'll probably switch it out eventually. None of my characters have blind right now as a coin. It's a black coin in case you guys haven't seen it. I can't remember what you've seen and what you have not. I think there was a point where I did have one, but I changed the coin into something else. There is a way that coins can change elements depending on what you combine them with. Yeah, guys, it's quite a system that they've got. I might spend some time telling you guys just a couple of the popular patterns that I do, but I feel like I could spend easily an hour just walking you through the common combinations, and it just, I don't know, at the end of the day, it almost just feels like it's easier for people to look it up themselves. But maybe that's something I'll do, depending on if you guys want me to share or if you feel pretty confident in looking it up yourself. All right, got it. All right, Romleth, your hunt is over. We can go ahead and just kill everybody now. I feel pretty good about it. So kill them we shall. To be fair, it did take us a while for everyone to climb this hill, but it was worth it. We got 2 items. And I might be able to tell these dudes to fuck off. I don't know what the... Oh, that one doesn't have AoE. Whoops. This one might have... Oh, I can't reach both of them. Well, that sucks a little bit. And I think my Blisu... Yeah, has 25, just to show you guys. This one can fuck a lot of people up, so I'm not going to be using that. It's a little ham and ridiculous that I got the AoE to this. I don't even remember why I did it, because it's a level 1 spell, so it's not even... I don't know. I don't know why I did it, what I was thinking, but it is what it is. There you go. Just thought I'd quickly show you that while we are in that screen. It's a little bit easier to highlight these things when we're actually utilizing them. But there's the level 2 spell for, I think the level 1 is called Zell? I cannot honestly remember, but... And we can't do anything else. So we'll just leave it at that. Oh my god, why are you all the way down here? What is this? And they're probably gonna... Oh, I thought actually that they were gonna try to run, but I guess they're feeling a little brave. Braver than I would be, that's for sure. Maybe we can string together a combo. We'll see, we'll see. I don't think he has anything I'd want to steal. And this last guy over here with the derpy-ass hat, let me see. Let's see what he's got going on. Because honestly, I might not. Stone ring. Blah, blah, blah. He's got Spica, which I think is the blind. And it's got 5 AoE, so actually we could try to steal his. All right, we'll get an attack session for him alone. So I'm gonna move her up here. And we'll just leave it at this. We'll kill everybody, and then we'll try to get a very nice session going with this guy. Okay. I don't know. I still can't quite use that, so we'll see if Happy can get some hits off. Perfect. We'll see if we can get one more. Oh, that's actually beautiful. I'm tempted to have her go over into the penalty, but I will not. And, I don't really want to cast my magic, though. It's just not, yeah, I don't think it's worth it right now. We're just going to start moving people up here so I can prep for the session. We will have Faz probably just go ahead and kill this douchebag. Rest in peace. And I don't know, I guess I'll just have Faz sit in session, but he's probably not going to. Oh my god, I can't just climb this mountain. Wow. Wowie wow wow. So, actually, that blows a little bit. But we'll see if we can get Romleth to come back. Oh, you guys. Do you see what a hassle it can be? This game can troll a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. We've got almost everyone up here. I want that Spica, not gonna lie. Not that... So I'm pretty sure that I actually had Spica. It was just like a lower level one that I had picked up from the Tower of Trial, and I wasn't loving it. So that was why I think I switched up what element it was and what it had going on. But all right, let's see. He's kind of chilling there. That's not gonna work. I might just move up here. We'll see if we can attack. Nope. We'll wait a second. And I will have... You also cannot do anything, so we'll just attack with the bows. We'll get that going. Let's do it again, and then I'll have her move forward. Maybe one. This dude is hiding from us, the one that has that awesome blind. He's not wanting to deal with any of what I'm planning on dishing out for him. Oh, and as I say that, he comes a little closer, so... Maybe not the smartest move, my friend. Not the smartest move. Actually, oh, God. I really want to cast my spell, but I don't want to kill. Actually, I could just do it there. And then that way, no, because that gets him. If I do it here, though, then he should be fine. Oh, God, fingers crossed. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, and I could easily change it, but... Ah, perfect. Okay, so now we're officially set to try to prep for a session. So, what I'm going to do... I have to think about this. I mean, I guess I don't have to think about it that hard. Whatever. We'll just... Session... Maybe we can just do it down. Romleth is not going to be here anytime soon, so whatever. We'll see if we can get this pretty easily. So, who's the closest? And it has to be someone who does a melee attack. So you can't initiate a session with someone who has the bow or who has the boomerang, which sucks a little bit, I think, but I guess it's fine. So I actually kind of need... her to be doing my shit for me. So I'm just going to move her here, and we'll mess with this in a second. Oh my gosh, he's like so far away. I don't know how this is going to work. You know what? We're just going to move everyone a little bit forward. Let him do his thing. And then when everyone's pretty much prepped, I think it'll be fine. Hopefully we can get this moving and grooving in about 2 minutes. But this is the joy of setting up attack sessions. I feel like it's a clunky system, and I get what they were going for, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about this system. I don't think it's executed super well. Yeah, I know. You're going to blind us. That better not fuck up my ability to have a session. I don't think it will. But we'll see. Okay, perfect, actually. So, what I'm going to do, as long as I make sure I could actually have Faz hit him. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually have Faz hit him up here. And Happy can then face down. Actually, I might have some people pretty much set up how they need to be. So actually, I might have had this prepped better than I thought. I'm going to move this just to be safe. Because you never know if you mispredict. Oh my god. It is going to take him so long to fucking get up here. I don't understand, Romleth. Why are you so far away? It's my fault, I know. Okay. So then we will have you move here. I think this will work. I've not tried a session at this much of an angle, though. So we're going to have to see what this ends up being like. We'll go ahead and move the gauge for this as well. I think what I'll do with you... Actually, I might have her do the hit. Since she's right here anyway, and moving her ends up switching this a little too significantly. So we're going to chill for a second. And I'll put her behind Faz. Okay, Romleth is still... Yeah, he's out of this. So we're just going to... We're going to have Romleth hang out. He's not going to be a part of this at all. Okay, so I'm going to put Krista here. And we're going to session in this direction. No, it's not going to work. I don't think, no matter what I do, Romleth's just not going to be able to be in this, which sucks a little bit because I think that would very much help out my case here, but it is what it is. All right, friends, after a very long setup, let's see if we made this work, and we did. Woohoo! So there you go. Way too much effort into setting up that session, but just another way to highlight what it looks like, what goes into it, how you can try to kind of calculate what you want it to be and who you want where. And yeah, look, we got an Ema crest, which is fine, and the pointy hat, the stone ring, and leather armor, but none of that stuff that we really need. So I didn't even get what I wanted, which was one of his coins. So sucks a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. So since this has been an exceptionally long episode, we're just gonna go ahead and part ways here. My apologies if you guys hear any noise in the background. Our guinea pigs are playing with their water bottle right now, and I'm not sure why. I guess I'll have to go and check out what's going on when I'm done with this video. But anyway, thank you so much, friends, for watching me tackle Widden Valley. When we come back together in episode number 13, I guess we'll be set to just go straight over to the Tower of Wind. I'll see if we can do anything here at Satan Hills again, but I'm suspecting that the answer to that is no. So we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, once again, my name is Rabbit. This is my playthrough of Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth, and I'm excited to be kicking off another set of episodes for this recording session. So I look forward to seeing you guys in video number 13.